Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope everyone are very well. Yes, children? Yes. So, today we have to start our class with a new thought. Okay? The thought is, today is the day to learn something new. Understand, children? Today is the day to learn something new. So, children, you have to, every day is a very special and time. So time is a God gift, so don't waste your time and remember one thing every day. So today you have to learn something new. Is that clear, children? You have to learn something new, anything. Before going to bed, once you have to remember what you learned today in your life. Every day is important, no? So you have to think what you learned today. Anything new? So you have to think, okay? But definitely you have to learn every day something new, okay? Every day is a God gift for your life, children. So you have to learn something new in your daily life, okay? So come to the class, okay? What we learned in our previous class? Yes, adaptation in different plants and adaptation in plants and animals. So we learned in our previous class. Once I'll explain that lesson again, children. You have to listen carefully. If you have any doubts, then you can ask me. And I think our lesson is finished. So once I'll explain briefly. Once you have to listen. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me. No problem. And one more thing, children, I gave activities. No, few children they finished. Once remaining, you have to finish and send me in WhatsApp. And today I will give notes to you. Means I'll send in WhatsApp. You have to write into your classwork. So okay, once we have to explain again our lesson. Once you have to listen, children. Okay, children. If you have any doubt, like you can get clarity. Okay, listen, children. Okay, children, what we learn in our previous class, what we learn, what is our lesson name? Yes, survival of the fittest. Okay, and we learn in this lesson some different types of adaptations. Yes or no, children? Yes, different types of adaptation and how they will live in different places and different conditions. We learn in our this lesson. Yes or no, children? Yes. So first, what is adaptation? First, what is habitat? Yes, natural home for living organisms. Like natural home for plants and animals is called habitat. So, come to the point. What is adaptation? Yes, a feature of living thing that enable to survive in its surroundings. Understand, children? A feature like any characters of living thing that enable to survive in its surrounding is called adaptation. Everyone clear, children? So come to the point. So what we learn in our first what we learn adaptation. Yes, in different types of plants and animals we learn. Like depends on that they are using their features and they made their houses in different places and they can survive in different conditions. That special characters are called adaptation. So and different types of animals also, like behavioral adaptations also there. I will explain. First, so we have to learn in different types of adaptation. First, adaptation in desert. Is that clear, children? Adaptation in a desert. Okay, children, first adaptation in desert. See, children, desert. Adaptation in desert. The desert, a desert usually get less rainfall. Yes or no, children? Yes. It is a very dry and here get less rainfall. And the animals and plants they will live in desert. Which are animals and plants live in desert? They are using less water because there is no water, so they are using little water for their use. And one more thing, children, here how it is be soil. So you can observe here how it is be. The soil is sandy and dry. The soil is sandy and dry. And animals plants also some different types of animals and plants also having adaptation that they and they will live in the desert places. And these plants and animals store water in their bodies and live in that sandy soil. Okay, now let us learn about like different types of plants, animals also. Plants and animals both live in desert places. No, first we have to learn about that animals, which animals live in desert. I'll give an example to you children. You can, okay, the animal you can observe here. What is that? Camel. Okay, what is that? Camel. Camel, this is live in the desert places. You have idea, no children? Yes. And camel store the water in their body. You have idea, no children? Yes. And without water also they can go in they can go for long periods without water, and they can survive in desert places. Is that clear? And camel also have a hump. Okay, you have idea, no children? You can observe here in this picture, that is a hump. Okay, this is hump. This is hump, and they can store the food as a fat. Okay, the food the camel is eating, no, that storing has a fat in the hump. They will store here like a hump. And camel, when they will find food, it will be not available, means they can use this food like a energy, and they can survive in the desert places. Is that clear, children? Yes. Next, plants. Okay, what we learn here? Plants also, there's some different types of plants also there in desert places. I explain now about that cacti plant, cactus. You have idea, no children? Yes, it is a very cacti plant have very like a thick stem, thick waxy stem. Just I am drawing like simply. And this plant have very small leaves, and this stem store the water in their body, because in desert places there is no water, no, say they store the water in their body. And these roots are very big, and it will be go deep into the underground. Why? Because searching for a water. It will be spread side also, searching for water. And very thick stem and small leaves, it will be present in these plants. Okay children, next, now let us learn about the adaptation in polar region. Okay children, not only desert, no, some different places also there in our planet. So next we have to learn about that polar region. So come to the point, let us learn about that polar region. You can observe here children, polar region. So that our planet north and south pole, north pole and south pole are known as a polar region. Is that clear children? Region means that is a type of place. Okay, north pole and south pole are known as a polar region. This area full covered with ice and snow. Is that clear children? These places covered with, these all areas covered with ice and so here this place is very cold, and cold winds it will be blow in this region. So we have to learn like different types of different types of animals live in that polar region. You can observe here children. Observe here children, in polar region we can observe so many different types of animals. For example, polar bear. You can observe here so many leopard, penguin, arctic wolf, walrus, arctic fox and polar bear. So polar bear, for example, polar bear you can observe here children. Polar bear is there, no? So see children, polar bear have thick layer of fur. Okay, and that polar bear what they have? Thick layer of fur and thick skin, why it is, how it is help to polar bear? Yes, that fur protect from the cold. It will be protect from the cold. And also polar bear have also thick layer of fat under their skin. Understand children? Yes, polar bear have also thick layer of fat under their skin. It will be protect from the cold. And that fur, polar bear have thick layer of fur, no children, that will be keep them their body warm. And next, And some different types of plants also will say in the polar region. What are those? Now we can tell. In polar region, different types of plants also it will be there. In polar region, do not have warm weather. No, it is a very cold. So regarding this small, there are in that places trees do not grow in here. In cold region, tree do not grow in this polar region. Most of the plants it will be very short. Plants in the polar region are usually short. This include like herbs, shrubs. You have idea, no children? Yes, herbs, shrubs and grasses. These all are example, like these are example to the polar region. Some different types of plants live in that polar region. Examples: lichens. You have idea, no children? Lichens, mosses, willow. So different types of plants also we can observe here. So next, adaptation in swamp. Okay, next children, adaptation in swamp. Okay children, swamp. What is swamp? Yes, that place is covered with the swamp is covered a region that is usually covered with water and very muddy. It is a very muddy covered with the water is called swamp. Is that clear children? Yes, you can observe here. It is a full covered with the water. This called swamp. Here we can observe so many different types of plants and animals also. And mangroves, mostly we are seeing mangroves also like a type of a tree found in a swamp. And mangroves have very thick root system. And mangroves have very thick root system. And it will be go into the deep into the muddy water. This root system that grow deep into the muddy water. And some roots also grow like vertically up to up outside also it will be grow. And you can observe breathing roots also there. Why? Because it is a help give extra support for the other plants. You can observe here some different roots also going upwards also it will be give extra support to the other trees. And they help to the other trees for during in respiration. And you can observe here some different types of animals also there in swamp region, like crocodile. You can observe children. And crocodile it will be live in water. And it will be float on the water. Crocodile has scaly system and thick it is body also very thick. And it will be protect from the thick scaly skin. It will be protect their body from the muddy water. And mud skipper also it will be live on both land and water. While when it will be live on water it will be breathe through the gills under the water. And when it will be live on the land it will be breathe through the skin. Is that clear children? These are the adaptation in swamp. Next children, you can observe here next one, adaptation in rainforest. Rainforest, you have idea, no children? Yes, you can observe children rainforest. Rainforest are usually warm through the most part of the year. There is also rainfall most of the year. Every time like it will be rainfall only. And it is a there is a no shortage of water. Why? Because every time rain is fall. So that's why no shortage of water. And some different types of plants and animals also live in this rainforest places. And 50% of what 50% of in world 50% of plants and animals present in rainforest places only. Why? Because they are good environment. And it is a so many different types of plants it will be grow. And there is a good for animals to survive in the forest. And you can observe here spider monkey also there. And parrots. Why? Because the parrots mostly it will be eat fruits and seeds. So many different types of plants grow in rainforest only. So parrot easily they can choose that food and it will be eat. And spider monkey it will be use the tile and it will be take the support to the spider monkey, and it will be move to the one tree to another tree. And spider monkey have very long tail and long arms, long legs, it will be there, and easily it will be climbing the forest. And next, different types also plants also we can observe in the rainforest places, like bamboo shoots, bamboo, jambu, bougainvillea. These all are different types of plants which live in the rainforest places. And mostly you can observe here, children, bamboo, it will be grow like a group wise, it will be grow like together only. And it is a very quickly it will be grow. The bamboo plants grow tall and very quickly it will be grow, because there is a no shortage of water, and so much water is there, no children, that's why. And it will be roots also, bamboo roots are very short and helping them to absorb the water from the soil. And the roots also grow close to one another too, like the roots also very close to one another, and helping to the bind the soil, thus preventing the being the eroded by water. Is that clear, children? Yes. And we can observe in so many different types of plants also in rainforest places. Okay, children. Next, you can see adaptation in water. Adaptation in water. So that animals live in water is called aquatic animals. That animals that live in water is called aquatic animal. We can see so many different types of animals in our surrounding, and like you have idea, fishes, dolphins, sharks, these all are different types of animals. And tortoise, jellyfish, and so many snails, these all are live in water using their gills, and they breathe under the water. They breathe through the gills under water. These all are aquatic animals. And some different types of plants also you can see. The plants that live in water is called aquatic plants. Plants that live in water is called aquatic plants, like lotus, lily, hydrilla, pistia, so many different types also plants also there you can observe in our surroundings. Small lakes, ponds are there, no, our surroundings mostly we can observe in while going village, and our villages near lakes, ponds there, no, you can observe there. We can find out that lily and lotus mostly, yes or no? Yes. And hydrilla also you can find out. And one more thing, children, these plants float on the surface of water, and to get the sunlight. These leaves float on the surface of water, and to get sunlight. A waxy coating on the leaves, and these all aquatic plants are float on the water. Okay, children. Yes, and in this lesson, these all are different types of adaptation in this lesson. And behavioral adaptation also there. There is a hibernation and migration. Yes, hibernation. Hibernation means like we are telling now, winter sleep, summer sleep. Yes, these all are like hibernating. Means that animals, you can see, children, here what will happen in hibernation. Yes, an adaptation of animal that helps them to survive in the harsh winter. Understand? That is that animals helps them to survive in the harsh winter. Is going to the deep sleep. Some animals it will be go into the deep sleep during in the winters, and they will store the food in their body as a fat, and while sleeping they are using that by energy, that fat by using for energy, and it will be that fat also protect from the cold. Is that clear, children? Yes. And migration. What is migration? Yes, the movement of animals is called migration. Animals move from one place to another place is called migration. It is depends on their features, and during winter season, some animals can't live in that cold places. That's why they are moving one place to another place is called migration. they will going for the suitable conditions and they can live in different places. Okay children, this is a migration. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me. Finish your studio, and today science homework is there, no children. I'll send notes in group. You have to finish your classwork. You have to write in notes classwork only and send me in WhatsApp. Everyone, if you have any doubt, then you can ask me. Okay children, bye. Have a nice day.